Hey guys, welcome back to another video on the Rope and Ranch channel. I'm Red Lilac 78, or as most of you guys know me is Red. I am the creator of ropeandranch.com, which is an online web game where you can breed and train horses, goats, cattle, and poultry. And soon we will be adding multiple different species into the game, and we would love to see you there. On top of that, I love doing streams here where I play Sims, Minecraft, Star Stable, and lots of others. So thank you again for visiting my channel, and let's jump into the video for the day. Good morning and hello everybody. Welcome to another one of our fun web games that I have found online. This is the Wolvden video. This one was originally planned to be inside of 3 different games in one video, and then I realized there was a lot more content than I really thought, so I ended up making separate videos for each specific game. So today we're going over Wolvden. I am back in the morning now taking a look at my page, and so very similar. You're gonna find a lot of things that are similar to Lioden, and if you haven't watched that video yet, the link is up above. Please take a look at it because it might understand a little bit more on what's going on in this one, and I might not say every single terminology on what is going on in this video, so just if you've watched the one previously, this one will make a little bit more sense as we're moving through. So when it comes to rolling over, if you've played Rope and Ranch, you understand that at midnight, the whole entire server rolls over and the whole entire game resets. With Wolvden and Lioden, the way that it resets and the rollover occurs is per account and whenever you log in. So what this means is that animals will not continue to age up without you, and all you have to do is come to the page in the morning and make sure that you hit this "let's go," and then it will age up and it will roll over your account. Now, I've been informed that if you make sure and you do not feed your animals before you get to that rollover screen, you might have a situation where animals can die. So just make sure that you do that. After rollover, you're going to have a bunch of messages, normally from what's happened in the day or in the night. So first I'm going to start with, this is a current event going on, and I don't have any more seeds, so we're just going to go ahead and not do anything else with that. We've also got that our hunting party has come back, so I'm going to go ahead and finish my hunt, and I'm just going to leave it at that so that we can add that all separately. We've got my little forager, she's finished. We're going to go over that in a second. We've got that finished. Hunting party, yep. And then the 4 notifications. So I did ask for some wolves from some people, and oh my goodness, so she's giving me some food too. Can I send her a message? So I'm going to send her a message and say, thank you so much for the gift. Have a lovely day. Oh, thank you. Okay, the next gift is this one. Oh my goodness, look at the puppies! I'm gonna flip out. Okay. Everything's fine. Oh my gosh, look at those puppies! Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna come back to this. We're gonna come back to this. Everything's fine. Messages, notifications. Oh my goodness, thank you. I needed that. And then what else do we got? Our rollover summary. Okay. So we got a lot going on. So every morning I make sure, or every rollover, the first thing I do, without a doubt, is I make sure that I go ahead and I use up all of my food, and that I feed my animals. Now I've got a lot of bovine carcasses, as you can see, and they're going to expire. So I'm going to use these first. I don't know if burying them... Does burying do anything? I'll have to take a look tomorrow and see if anything has... I don't know. Okay. But here we are. We are at my profile. So here is my main wolf. Now, different to Lioden, to Wolvden, you can have a male or a female be your lead wolf. So my main female is Wolfette, and I do like two-part names, so I was like, man, I don't know what I want to name this wolf. So it was Wolfette Dryad is the name. So she is beautiful. You get to create your first wolf, and I loved her. I love her so much. And then we've got all of my other animals. So, just for a thing, we're going to look here first at Cave 1. We've got this wolf can level up. So we're going to go ahead and level this one up. This one is just kind of a basic wolf that I found out in the wild. She's nothing specific. We have Redwood Runner. And then we have Slated Dynasty. We have Willow Moss. And we have Dark Timber. Now, the one thing that is specific to this game is you can only have one breeding male. So one breeding male can be active at a time, and you can only change that one per day, I believe. So I will not be able to change this unless it's whatever. So right now, Dark Timber is my breeding male, and Willow Moss is in heat. So she's also unhappy. We're going to come over here, and this is her mood at 30%. We're going to make sure we play with some, like, feathers, something like that, because she does have to be in the mood in order to breed. And so we're going to come back to Dark Timber, breed to this breeding male, and we're going to breed her. Now, I've noticed sometimes it comes through like this where it says no. You can hit it again, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, you hit it again and they've bred. So that is that. And I'm also going to explain what some of these icons mean. So in Lioden, you literally have a hunter and you have the brood mother. In Wolvden, you've got a lot more. So in Wolvden, you've got the scout, the herbalist, the forager, the hunter, and the pup sitter. So, I have one of each. We've got 3 hunters in this area. We've got my scout, which is Redwood Runner, and we've got my forager, which is Willow Moss. And then I have a second section here called the nursing and breeding. And so in here, I've got my pup sitter, Winter Fern, and she's also pregnant. So I've got, let me show you these guys. I've got Midnight Halo. She's pregnant. She's due in... How does this work? She's pregnant. When is she due? 3 rollovers. She's pregnant. This is Winter Fern. And then Mystical Light. She's pregnant in 2 rollovers. This is my first puppy, so part of your first questing that you'll deal with is to breed your first one. So this is the son of Wolfette, and then this is also the son of Wolfette. And we're going to go ahead and probably sell them today because I finally have realized how that all worked, and we're going to move forward with it. So, the other thing is we did just breed Willow Moss, and when you breed an animal, you have to make sure that you nest them down, because if you do not nest them down, then they will not go into this stance, and if they do not go into the stance, they will not give birth safely. I'm now going to move her into nursing and breeding, and I think I'm going to rename this cave to be, Sheltered Wolves. It just sounds better than Cave 1. Sheltered wolves. Yeah. Okay. And then we've got my unsorted and what the heckity heck is going on in here. So, before I get started with looking through these with you guys, what I want to do is I want to discuss how do you expand your area. This took me a hot second, and this one is a lot more complicated. So when you scroll all the way down, you're going to notice that you can currently house 10 pack adults. You have to update your territory slot. The only way that I have found, and maybe there's other ways, maybe I'm stupid, but the only way that I have found that you can update your territory slot is by paying for it with these silver cones. So in that sense, our silver cones are up here, our gold cones are up here. The way that you earn silver cones is you go through Melvin's missions every day. So level up a wolf was one of my missions, mix up medicine, take a spin on the slot machine, protect a puppy, complete a snake daily quest. These guys will only give small amount, with 10 being, you know, whatever. But if you go to Crossroads and you go to questing, you're going to find this little snaky snake guy. So one of his quests is leave a puppy at the Enclave. I don't want to leave my puppies. The second one is defeat 2 higher level opponents, and then 6 hunts. Hunts, hunts. There's a lot of s in these quests. That being said, we're going to go ahead and then start our hunt. So this is my hunting party. Right now it's these 3. She is nested, so she won't be able to hunt. And I'm also going to add Slated Dynasty to this so that she can start being a little bit of a hunter. So we're going to go to hunting. We're going to hit start hunt. You're going to choose your hunting party. You're going to fill in your empty slots, because if you don't have all 5, you have to fill them in with the other wolves. Start the hunt, and then it's going to pop up this. This is a scent trail. Sometimes there's 1, sometimes there's 7, sometimes yada. You click on here, and now your hunt is in progress. The amount of times that I have not clicked on that second part and then my hunt is not in progress, it's been too much. So now that there's a hunt in progress, what else was there? 2 higher level opponents. So I'm going to show you some exploring real quick before I'm going to show you questing. So, or scouting. This is your map. Now, this is your information as far as where you have actually scouted. So I have started here in the mountains. This is my home. These are considered easy. I've discovered these, which is the grassland, but I haven't actually, like, I don't know anything about it. Like, I haven't gone into it. And so I kind of want to scout in that area, because who knows, maybe there is something. But what you'll do is you'll send your scout out, and he will start looking in the grasslands. And then this is, I believe, the deciduous forest. This is the coniferous forest. And then I've got a spot up here, spot here, spot here. Like, you will start learning these other spots. And I believe you can find different wolves, you can find different things, and go from there. So my scout, Redwood Runner, has been sent out, and now we're going to take Wolfed Dryad. Now, in Lioden, let me make it very clear, you do not have an XP or a hit points in Lioden. So that will not go down. You always start back over at 100. With this, if I find an enemy, so here I am approaching, here I am attacking. I found an enemy. He has 28 hit points. I have 35 hit points. As I am latching and shearing and crushing and biting and latching, and I actually have lost some hit points. So you can actually hurt yourself when you are going on explore. So keep that in mind, because if you just go into it saying, oh, there is no repercussions on this one because there was no repercussions on the other one, you are very incorrect and you will get hurt. So I have to, flee. So as we've noticed, I have hurt myself pretty bad. So let me see. I think I actually have some healing. I might have to go to my herbalist. Of course, that wolf is also sick. But here is my herbalist, which she's currently pregnant, but I think that she can still do her thing. So she only knows this recipe, but she can go and research stuff. Right now, she's researching about the diarrhea cure because I've actually had that twice now, so that would be good for her to learn. And then I've got my foraging wolf, which is Willow Moss, which I guess Willow Moss cannot go foraging when she's pregnant, where the herbalist can do stuff, I guess. And then I've got this wolf here who is apparently sick, so we're gonna diagnose him. And I don't know how. Very contagious. Got it. Lovely. Amazing. We'll figure that out in a hot second. So I'm not doing so hot. I am kind of hurt. So I'm gonna just leave the wolf where it is right now. There is an event going on. You can get event currency, and with this event currency, you can go buy seeds, you can buy stuff, you can buy, all of these things. I haven't really been touching it much. What else have I not gone over? We have pup training. You can begin a lesson in training your pups. This is where you would sell a puppy out. I don't have it. So, therefore, yeah. I can leave puppies. I don't want to leave puppies. Let me see. Items. Contains flea cure. Wow, you guys are really, really selling these flea cures for a lot. I don't have enough. Oh! Okay. I may have to ask. Goodness. I might have to ask one of my friends in game to save me. But that being said, I am gonna go ahead and look through these wolves now and see what we can figure out. All of these guys, some of these are adults, right? No. All of these are young animals. So because they are young animals, these two actually might classify. Yeah, they're adults. Yeah, these guys are adults, so they count towards this 10 pack animals. So I have 10 pack adults and 10 pack pups. And I need to figure out what I want to do about that. So I found this guy, this girl. She's very cute. I really liked her Merle. And so I really wanted her. We're gonna have to give a name to her. I think I might do... I honestly, the only thing that comes to me is Silverstream, which is from Warrior Cats. So we are gonna bring her up to the nursing and breeding den, because she is a pup. And I think... Do I have to secure them? Like, are they... No pup sitter. Okay. So my pup sitter, Winter Fern here. How do I... Pup sitting. I might have to go back to... Can you tell that I've listened to this music enough times? Decorations, settings, wolf information. No. Family. Ooh, look at this oh, okay, bye. I gotta figure that out. I'll have to figure out how to pup sit this one, because Winterfern has, but I don't see the ability to add. I see the ability to, oh, assign puppies. Okay, so we're gonna add in Silverstream for now. I found this one. This one was given to me as well. I thought that she was really pretty. I thought that she just had kind of some good ideas and something I can work with, but I'm going to hold off on her. This one was also a Merle. So I really liked this one. I'm going to call this one... Feathering Wind. Yeah, you're a Feathering Wind pup. Okay. And then we're gonna close it, and then we're gonna go over here to pup sitting, and we're gonna refresh the page. What? No. What? Ah! Some of these really make me concerned. Okay. Feathering Wind. No. We go to Winterfern. We go to pup sitting, assign puppying, Feathering Wind. Yeah, there we go. Okay. And then... this wolf, I really, really liked. This is the one that's diagnosed with fleas. I don't know why I accepted a wolf that had fleas. And this wolf was in somebody's giveaway. And they have all of these puppies. Look at that. I'm so happy that they gave me this. So we got these little pups with it. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. Can I see what they're gonna look like as an adult? Customize. No, maybe? Equipper. Show as adult wolf. Oh my gosh. Look how beautiful. Okay, what about this one? Looks like mama. Oh my goodness. Oh, they're so beautiful. Okay. And so we have 2 females and 2 males. So I'm gonna go ahead and make her a second pup sitter. Let's name her Aurora. Okay, I don't have it right now. How to Borealis. Yeah. And you're gonna go into my nursing. And we're gonna call this one Lavender Skies. I believe she follows the mom. So I don't know if you guys just heard that, but yes, my Alexa does speak to me every morning. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and assign her puppies to her. We're coming back to that one. So this one's Lavender Skies. We're gonna call this female Hydrangea. Shallows. Yes. Hydrangea Shallows. And then what about this one? We're gonna call this one Umbra Thunder, because I saw the word Umbra on his page. And this one I'm gonna name Biform Mixer. Sure. Look, that's perfect. We got that. So, we now have our Wolvie Wolves in here with nursing and breeding, which is getting a little full. We're gonna have to figure out what we're doing about that. Let's go ahead and I'm going to get Frost Echo and Phantom Shade into the trades. So we're gonna go to Trading Center, create a trade, and I'm going to name this Pup Needing Rehome. And we're gonna do 15 for Phantom Shade. And it's gonna be public. Create. And then we're gonna make one more. Actually, leave a puppy with the Enclave is one of our quests, and as much as I don't want to do it, we need that quest for that. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I left you with the bear, but I really need to get my search items, fleas, apply. I really need to get my cure. Then I'm going to go to my herbalist, sick wolves. Okay, I'm sorry, Mr. Pup. Okay, this one is now in trade, and this beauty is no longer dying. I have no idea what I want to call her. Dark Sea Realm. Yeah. And I'm gonna put her in nursing and breeding because she is ready to mate. So we're gonna go ahead and breed them. Okay, why are you not a happy dog? Be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Okay. Breed. 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 Will you like each other? Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. So now we've got her. We've got to give her... No. Sorry. Now we've got her. We've got to get her nested. She is now nested. Okay. Yep, nested. We've got all of these pregnant girly girls. So these are 3, 4, 2, 4. So that is exciting. That's gonna be the second part of this video. We've got this new adopted puppy here. What do I want to name her? I'm gonna name her Diana May. She's gonna go into nursing and breeding. Can I make her a hunter? I cannot. Okay, so she is completed. She's moved over. And I need to rename my pack, by the way. I don't know how I can rename the pack. Oh, by the way, you guys like that it has Rope and Ranch as the background? I figured out how to do that. That took too long, by the way. Wait, way too long. Pack. Oh! Sorry, there was a loud noise outside. Don't worry, I'm not worried about you seeing that email because I do not use it. Yeah, I don't know. Interesting. Okay. And then we've got this pup. She's a black wraith with Hestia. Equipper. Look at her. She's so cool. She's so demonish. I love it. Hestia Dreamer is her name. We're gonna move her into nursing and breeding as well. Okay. So I've pretty much covered everything, at least as far as what I know. Let me kind of tell you my plans for everything. Let me actually also get Aurora assigned to Hestia. Hestia? Hestia. I don't know. Okay, so my kind of plans for this is Phantom Shade's gonna go away. Right now my adults are Midnight Halo, Willow Moss, Winter Fern, Aurora Borealis, Mystical Light, Dark Sea Realm, Slated Dynasty, Deepest Safe, Redwood Runner, and Dark Timber. So my plan is... Really? I will either make one of these two my next male. Could be what I do. And that way Dark Timber goes away. Redwood Runner, I think I'm gonna keep because he's got experience. Deepest Safe, I'm probably gonna get rid of her and replace her with one of the females that are pups and turn like Diana May might become her replacement. And so that way I have another hunter and she will come in and Deepest Safe will go away. But I want to get a few more hunters in. And as far as age goes, because if I have this organized by age, which it already is here, my next one to become an adult is Diana May. And so when she hits a year old, she's going to take up one of these pack slots. And since I don't have another pack slot, I will most likely, how old is she right now? 10 and a half. So tomorrow she'll be 11. The next day will be 11 and a half. The next day will be 12. So I'll probably send Deepest Safe away, let her come into that slot. But I'm also working on slowly moving up my territory slots as I'm doing these quests. I have a hunt going right now. It's got about 7 minutes remaining. And I will slowly be able to earn some of these cones. Now I might honestly go in and I don't really need my gold cones anymore. I bought them for something, but I might search for trades that are wanting a gold cone. So people are selling $250 for one. 15,000 for 50. So it's not a bad... $16.25 for 5. Interesting. See, and this is telling me how much it is. $3.25 for 1, which I would get more for doing this. Wait, no, I wouldn't. Oh, I would get more for this one. Yeah, I would. Okay, so let's do that. And then let's go back. And we can go back to this main page and do 2 of these. Okay, so now I've got 2178, which I can come down here and buy a few more slots with that. 280, 305, 330. I'm gonna go one more. So now we're at 15 slots. Cool. So slow and steady, I'm expanding my pack, but I wanted to go ahead and show you the kind of that first step. A lot of this is very similar to Lioden. The only big things I'm noticing is like the sicknesses. That's a huge deal. How you're upgrading, that's a very, very different thing. Of course, they're blow doing right outside my door. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Okay, I had to end that because they were doing all of the cleaning outside of my apartment, and it was super, super loud and super annoying, so I had to pause it for a second. But I was just wrapping up this, and I want to go ahead and finish what I was saying. A lot of the differences with this is going to be how you're upgrading, which is going to be using the expand territory down here. The sicknesses, which can be contagious and can hurt your animals, which is why you want to have an herbalist and a forager. And the fact that your wolf here does have HP and things going on. So I do believe that as I'm going through here, I can like gain potentially some HP. No, I don't know how to increase the HP yet, so I'll have to figure that out. Healing. Oh, here's healing. Cure all. That's diseases. This is the fleas. Oh, here's an injury salve. So, there we go. But I do think that they heal on their own after a while. Like, I've come back and they've been healed. So, other than that, I think that that's going to be the big things. And of course, as I go through this, I just kind of click through, gain my different things that I can do, because all of that does increase your energy, and that's helpful, you know. Befriend. Ooh, you're a pretty woofy. So here's the befriending screen. It's very, very similar to the other one. The only difference with this is there is an unknown disposition. So you're given 4 options, an unknown disposition, and you can always try with one first. Next, you have a romantic, so obviously like play bow or grooming, you're gonna be getting that wolf. And so now she is able to join my area. I think I want to add her as a forager, and I'm gonna name her... Oh my gosh, I thought that was a bug on my freaking keyboard, and it was just a fluff. It was a fluff. It's okay. It's okay. blue moon rising. Oh gosh, that scared the butt crack out of me. And that way I can go here and have her go and do some foraging as well. So, but I think that things like that is what is going to help you move forward. And of course, if you have any questions, feel free to comment them on the video. I will be back in about 2 days to finish up this. So the next time you see me, we should have puppies. We'll be back. And welcome back for our last small little part of this game, Wolvden. So I have logged in and I actually completely forgot. I was just going through my normal morning routine and I was like, oh my gosh, it's puppy day. So we have puppies and so let's go take a look. I do have some things that I kind of did since because I've been playing a couple of days. There's a couple of days between each one of these videos. And I've got a lot going on as far as dogs now. So we're going to make our way down the list. So Midnight Halo is one of our animals that just had puppies. And they're all 4 are going to be males. We got this little guy, this little dude. You can go to Equipper. You can do show as adult. Look at that. Definitely looks like a mix between mom and dad. I love it. I love it. We're going to go back to him. We've got this one. This one is going to be all gray, very much like dad. And then we've got this one, which looks just like almost first brother. I almost kind of like him better, to be honest. But we are going to figure out one that we want to choose and we're going to keep. So, well, that's Midnight Halo. So that's mom, and then the babies. We're going to keep this first one and I'm going to call him Devil in Disguise because mom was a Halo. I like that. So we're going to update that. And then what I've noticed is that you can name the babies you don't want fodder. Typically that just means that they're going to be tossed or sent away. So we are doing that. So refresh. We got the one we're choosing and keeping and the other 2. Willow Moss is still pregnant. She's still laying down. Winter Fern, she just had her 3 pups. So here's Winter Fern. She has 3 nursing pups. We have 2 females and a male. Oh my goodness, look at this one. Okay, baby number 1. Ooh, baby number 2. And baby number 3. So, mom, son, mom, daughter, mom, daughter. I honestly think I'm going to keep both of the females. So we're going to call her Slated Prisoner. Which is kind of because of the book that I've read, the Plated Prisoners series. If you've never seen it, you should totally watch it. And since we're halfway through this part here, I'm going to go ahead and drop... Ow! I just hit my desk so hard. We're gonna go ahead and drop our code for, oh my gosh, for the video. So the code for this video is going to be tea. Like, you know, we go and we make some tea. We're gonna make some peppermint tea or maybe some chai tea. So our code word is tea. If you comment that with the username that you have in Rope and Ranch, then you will earn 50,000 coins in game, and you're welcome. It is my thank you to you guys for watching and dedicating and assisting us through me gaining some fame. So I really, really appreciate it. I'm gonna call this one Rustic Route. Because that is actually where I'm getting married, and she's kind of rustic. I kind of like it. I'm getting married at a place called the Rusted Root Farm. Rustic Route. I love it. Okay, so that's Winter Fern. She's got her two females and her male. Let me show you these guys. So Aurora Borealis, she had her puppies a little bit ago. This is Lavender Skies, Hydrangea Shallows, Umbra Thunder, and Biform Mixer. Very cute pups. Then we've got Mystical Light. She had some babies. So mom, little baby fodder that I'm gonna toss. Purple Fury Mist, which she looks like this. Another fodder baby, and Delightful Bluefield. Look, very cute. I don't know if I'll actually be able to keep any of these. Then we've got Dark Sea Realm. She's still pregnant. Very cute. Diana May has grown up and she's now in heat. And we're gonna go ahead and move her over to being a pup sitter. We're gonna move her to, or we'll keep her in the nursing and breeding here. And then let's go ahead and also get her bred. When it comes to pup sitting, I want to assign some puppies to her. Oh gosh, we've got so many puppies. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think she can only do 5, right? 10. Okay, we can assign all of these. Amazing. In the other one, it is 5. Okay. And so now I'm gonna go. See, why do we always have to be like this? I wish that there was an easy way of me not having to constantly make it angry all the time. Let's go ahead and breed her. We actually have 2 that can breed today. Oh my gosh, she's not in the mood. Got it. Okay, I'll deal with that in a second. Aurora can level up. Blue Moon can level up. And this wolf... Oh, it doesn't tell me. Phantom Shade still hasn't been sold yet. I'm hoping he gets sold here soon. Diana May needs to be played with. That way she can... Yep, her mood's up. And so we'll go ahead and breed her. Oh my gosh, really? The struggles of not being in the mood. I get it, guys. It's okay. Okay, Diana. And pregnant. Okay, so we're gonna go back. We've also done scouting mission. Okay, cool. Give a pregnant wolf an ultrasound. I don't know how to do that. You're not pregnant. You're pregnant. How do I give an ultrasound? Does it show me somewhere? Let me ask in the chat. How do I give an ultrasound? Let's see if somebody will answer me. Okay. I posted it in the chat. Cool. And And then I also got this wolf that was gifted to me. She's so beautiful. Her name is Foxy Mama. And so this one was kind of all different random colors. This one I did Forgotten Dark, and this one I did Moonlit Night Sky. So I've got so much going on in my wolves right now. I've got 13 out of 15 animals, and like that's not good. That's kind of terrifying because I've got a lot going on. I guess they turn adolescent at 6 months. So these guys will change to this image at 6 months. And I'm guessing at 1 year, they turn into this image. So at 1 year, these guys will count. So I just have to get rid of him by the time that this moves over. Or level up my area. Let's go ahead and get her in the mood. Okay, cool. Four puppies. Okay. Thank you. Where is this? In the Scrying Stone. So you'll go here. Cool. So I did that. I can claim it. Wasn't the best thing I wanted to do because literally the cost of it was the same as the reward for it. But I do need to make sure that she nests. Okay. Nested. She's gonna give birth tomorrow. She's gonna give birth tomorrow. She's at 4 rollovers. She's at 4 rollovers. And then we've got these guys going. And do I have another pup sitter? Because I need another pup sitter. Bottle. Right here. Pup sitting. Assign puppies. I mean, I guess they're unprotected, but... Okay. I mean, I'm fine with that. That'll be fine. No, we don't have any exclamation points, at least. And she's gonna be a gatherer. And I'm gonna move these 3 into my sheltered wolves because we're keeping them and they are next up. And that way I can start kind of counting a little bit easier. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Only a few of them count. Only these guys count right now, but we've got 8 in here. Okay. We're getting somewhere. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed everybody, but that should conclude the video because I have now shown you the full life cycle of everything. The only thing I don't know, and I don't know if I've learned or will know yet, is how to change my main wolf. Eventually, I assume Wolfette will no longer be my main wolf, and I'll have to change over to something else. Oh gosh, am I not going to have enough food for everybody? I'm not. I'm not going to have enough food for everybody. Okay, well, we're just gonna have to do some exploring and try to find some food. And hope we can find stuff. Awesome. I'm just trying to see what they are before I, like, walk away from them. Cool. At least we're finding some food. 9, level 9. No, do not fight a level 9. Level 7. No, don't fight a level 7. What is this one? Oh my gosh, they all look the same. Browse wares. Nope. I'm not gonna get food out of a wolf. Level 8 Mustang herd. No, don't do it. Play. Level 5. Oh, I can go after you. Latch, bite. Latch, shear, shear, shear. Did that mean I got him? I thought that it would mean that I would get him, but I guess I don't. Okay. Oh, complete 2 scouting missions. Take a quest. I don't have an owl feather. Okay. But okay, here we go. So you've chosen to retire. It costs 25 gold cones. Retiring sends it to the dynasty. It'll no longer be alive. This is irreversible. If you have a jellyfish in your horde and one free immortal slot, you can use it to immortalize the wolf in your pack instead. Okay. Interesting. And here's the puppy quest. I don't have a puppy to turn in for you, Mrs. Bear. But that is pretty much all. I'm pretty sure that's all of it. I do need to go hunting again because I'm completely out of food and my animals are going to be hungry. So we're going to start going on a hunt, see if I can get some food going for them all day long. Because no, I think I only have one more wolf. I only have... Okay. I've fed everybody. Everybody's fed now. We're good. We're good. But that is my wolves. And make sure to friend me if you would like. Thank you guys for coming to this video. And I very much enjoyed going over and playing this game. So y'all take care. Have a lovely rest of your day. And bye!